Right, today we're going to be repairing a toilet. On this one, pull the handle and there's no flush at all. What it's down to is the flush valve in here. The diaphragm is not lifting the water and starting the siphoning action. So what we're going to do is take this out, replace the diaphragm and well, it's all working. Problems with this type of job is, as you can see, these screws are rusted in, and you also get the screws at the bottom that secure the cistern to the pan. They get rusted up, and sometimes you have to cut them off. First thing we'll have to do is drain out the water out of the system. Take the screws out, disconnect the water supply, disconnect the overflow, and you can see whoever this plumber put this in put the overflow pipe right against the stop tap that we need to turn off to stop the water supply getting back into here while we take the cistern off, take the flush valve out, replace the diaphragm at the bottom and put it all back together. You can get flush valves here, this flush siphon valve. You can get them where you can actually just undo a nut and they lift out, and it saves you the whole problem of taking the whole cistern off. So that's what we're going to do. I'll come back to you when we get down to that stage. Right, we've got the cistern off, and I've also removed the flush siphon valve. That's just kept on there with a nut tightening it onto the system. I've removed this, and you can see quite clearly that this is completely gone, and that's why it wasn't able to lift up the water to start the siphoning action. And sometimes, well, most of them these days will have a spring on to drop this back down after you've pulled the lever, and it pulls up and the spring pushes it back down. With this one there's a lead weight on there. So all we're going to do now is replace that, and there we are. Let's put a new one on there, same size. Drop the weight back on. Then we're going to back into the siphon, and then we'll reassemble it with the hook on there. That bolted back into there, and then it's just a reversal of the procedure. Mounting it on the toilet, bolting it up there, screwing up the overflow pipe, and you can see it's quite a strange arrangement with this one. Normally the nut would screw onto there, but I had to disconnect it from the stop tap because of the way that this has been connected up with the type of fitting. Right, that's a straightforward job. Put the screws back in to secure it there. They were all rusted, they took a little bit of getting out, but I'll replace the raw plugs there and put some new screws in, and it'll be as good as new. So that's it, we'll get on with that. Right, toilet's all back together now. I'm just going to try it out and test it. We've already done this. Didn't want it to look bad on film, but here we go. One footing